Welcome back, everybody. 9:16, time for Ask the Experts, and we'll welcome Deschenes Poitras Dental Center to the program. Listen, if you have some questions, we're going to talk about kids and teens, their habits, what you should do with them when it comes to dentistry and so on and so forth. 613-789-6559, extension 2803, or you can email us, you can tweet us, you can Facebook us, any sort of question. Yeah, anything to do with dentistry that you might have, doesn't have to be kids and teens.
Exactly.
We'll answer the questions. Michael and Kathy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good to have you back on the program.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to talk about a number of things today. We're going to start with the mouth guard, which you've got in your hand there.
Yeah.
Good idea these days, hey? With all the talk of concussions and that sort of thing.
It's a hot subject.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of questions about that?
Yeah, I get a lot of them. Why do we need them, etc., and do they really help and stuff like that?
Okay, I'll bite. Why do we need them?
Why do we need them? Oh, yeah. Jaw joint. There's the jaw way, so I'm going to flip that over.
Oh, okay.
You get an impact on the chin.
Right.
Jawbone goes into the skull.
So
That's
it's
basically
pushed,
It's
right?
pushed right into the skull. You fall on your chin, you cause your concussion by ramming that into your skull.
And these hits to the head that everybody likes to talk about these days,
That's a
exactly
different thing.
Is that exactly what happens though if the jawbone gets pushed up?
Exactly. The same kind
Can you
of
be
concussion.
concussed by that sort
Yes.
Yes,
activity?
absolutely.
Apparently, yes. This is your sports guard.
Okay.
That bone is right against the skull all the time. You put this in, and you close it up. Now you got a gap there between there and there. So now when you get a shot,
Is that the idea?
That's the idea.
Yes.
So you get a shot, that doesn't go up into the skull. You got that cushion now, and now you're not getting the concussion. On top, it's supposed to help with the teeth too. Yeah, it does help.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a puck right in the mouth, and you don't have a cage.
Well, I was telling you guys that happened to me, and I had a dentist-made mouth guard, and I happened to get a puck square in the mouth. And I did lose a front tooth but it could have been a whole lot worse, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it offers some degree of protection for your teeth.
Yeah.
That brings me to talk about the boiled and bite-in more guard. We absolutely recommend you to go see your dentist to have a dentist made. Why? Because they're much thicker and much more comfortable because they hold in your mouth.
Yeah.
The boiled and bite one, the kids are usually so not comfortable with. They chew through it.
Yes.
And it's not thick, so they don't really.
And to be honest with you, I've used them when I was growing up, as playing hockey and stuff, and they're never quite comfortable.
No.
There's always an area where they rub the wrong way or something like this.
Yeah.
But with you guys, there's a process, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and
There
they
is
come
a
back if
process.
they're not perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not precise. The boil and bite one, if you don't bite properly in, you're going to create more pressure in one area. It's not going to protect very well.
Yeah.
And price-wise, not much difference. I heard a lot of parents saying like they're $20 and I buy like 2, 3, 4 through the year. Well, those one are 50 or 70 depending on your dentist, and they last through the year.
Yeah, plus you can get them in all kinds of cool colors and stuff.
Color,
People love that.
Oh, they love it.
I even like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we
And they have
a-
to cover more than just the teeth. The custom ones cover up to the bone so that if you get an impact, it transfers that force onto the bone, not just onto your teeth.
Exactly.
That's a big difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And no matter what sport you're playing, if there's any contact involved or the possibility of contact, I would suggest for kids that you go through this and get the mouth guard made to measure.
More and more kids that are sparring in karate are getting it, and in football, of course, and other sports like that. But more and more, I even have one kid who's in dance got an elbow in the mouth and lost a tooth.
Well, it can happen anywhere. Let's face it.
But it happens for
every time.
Yeah, exactly. And like you say, you can be part of. You come in for a regular checkup. You can do that process while you're there, right?
It's quick. It's quick. It's a simple impression of the top teeth, obviously, and then you come back a few days after to get adjust and fit in, and then they're good to go. Yeah.
Last time you were here, we started with really young kids, and we're moving on to kind of older kids and teenagers.
Yeah.
We got to. It's important, I think, to establish good dental habits early on in a child's life, right?
Yes,
That's one
it
of the key things to do.
Yeah, our college recommend to be able to see the children's for early checkup. They say in between 18 months to 3 years old, but really we can sit a kids on the chair when they're 3, 3.5, and start really doing something.
Yeah.
But we get lots of parents come with their young babies, like 18 months, they start walking, they fell, they knocked their teeth.
True, eh?
Yeah, 2 years old, they say, oh, their teeth are stained, can you do something?
I hope Jeff was listening.
Yeah.
Jeff's a little late. Is he a little late?
No, he was asking the question of what age. I don't
Yeah.
know how old this
Well,
child
his child, so 3, I think, are coming up on 3.
It's time.
Now's the time?
Oh, yeah.
So anywhere in between 2 and 3?
Yeah, for first checkup, and then when they can sit, 3, 3.5, then we start more doing doing something.
They might play around for the first time, get used to the environment, a little exam, and that's it. And then with time, they start doing actual cleanings.
Okay, we're going to take our first break, but we'll talk more about teens and kids and their dental habits. But listen, if you have some questions, now's the time to get on the telephone, 613-789-6559, extension 2803. You can email us a question, ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. You can Facebook us a question, tweet us a question, you name it, we'll do it. Send your questions in. We've got more of Ask the Expert with Deschenes and Poitras Dental Center right after this.